start it off.
Okay, you gotta look at the camera though.
I know how to do this. I've been on YouTube longer than you have.
You haven't been as good as me. Welcome back.
Hi. Nobody knows who I am. I'm the guy in the live streams. My name's Colin, and I'm Megan's husband. How are y'all? Today, we're going to be talking about an Instagram scheduling app called Affy.
So, really what happened is that I started to record this video because, I want to help you all because a lot of you had shown interest in growing your social medias. And so I thought, the best thing to do is just to show you how I do certain stuff so you can hopefully be successful at it as well. And I started talking about Instagram and algorithms, and I really don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. I just thought that maybe the expert.
And it's better when we're together. Is it not? Okay, so Affy. I don't know. Can you really see that? It's an Instagram scheduling app. And Megan, you need to talk about why Instagram's important for the people. Why do they want to grow an Instagram channel with their YouTube planner channel?
That's a great question, Colin. Let's answer that for the
people.
Take it away. So your Instagram is going to be, it's going to be good.
Wow. Riveting.
So, it kind of goes hand in hand with YouTube channels. So you want to be able to be that resource in multiple different areas for your audience, whatever your audience may be. Obviously, a lot of you are planner babes, but you might have a different niche.
I am too.
That's right. Mm-hmm. You might have a different niche that you love, that you want to promote, and you want to be able to have someone who can watch a detailed video of you while also just being able to go by your Instagram and maybe catch up on some stories or see a great post promoting whatever it is that you want your audience to see. So I feel like for whatever your goals are, you're going to need, and right now Instagram is the way to be. Like Facebook's great. Facebook's still awesome.
Facebook owns Instagram, by the way, too. So,
right.
they're all promoting each other.
No wonder it's great.
Right.
But, that's the one that you're going to want to be on and really be focusing growth on. So, it's important to have consistency.
Consistency is key. And, we've talked about this a lot in live streams and stuff, too. But consistency is key for growth with anything, and Instagram is no different whatsoever. So we use an app called Affy. This video is sponsored by them. All of the information can be found in the links in the description below if you want to go check them out.
And they gave you a discount.
They do give you a discount on their services. So
I gave you a discount.
Right, Megan did. So it is a paid service. However, you can't.
They have two different ones.
There's a free service as well. The paid service just allows you to connect more Instagram accounts if you're managing more things at one time. So basically what this does is it allows you to schedule your posts in advance. And one of the reasons why that's helpful is, let's say you're in your pajamas on your couch at 9 o'clock at night and you have a lot of appointments to do during the next day, but you don't want to skip out on your Instagram. That's where Affy comes in. You pull up the app, you take your posts, you edit your pictures up, you get your descriptions, your captions, everything else that you want to use with it, and you plug it into the app. And you say, hey, I want this picture of pens to go up at 9, this picture of something else to go up at 1, and then 5, and then 9, or whatever. You can even do Instagram stories with it also, which is very, very cool.
It's really cool.
It's really cool.
The red beard's pretty cool, too.
It is. It looks good on camera, doesn't it?
Yeah. Look at his artwork. This is a shirt from his beard company.
It is.
We were shopping the other day, and someone was like, is that you on the shirt? I never saw that before, but anyways, that has nothing to do with anything.
Absolutely nothing.
Just thought you might want to know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, we talked about it before, and I can't really even say it enough, but consistency is really key. If you're going to commit to something, that means committing to it. But just like he said, you can't be like, oh, excuse me, I know that we're in the middle of writing up a contract for this house you want to buy, but it's 8:59 and I got to post at 9 a.m. you can't do that. Mm-hmm. So in order for you to be consistent, how are you going to be able to do that if you don't have the proper tools in place? And right now there's a whole lot less competition on YouTube for Planner Babe stuff than there is on Instagram. Instagram is extremely overcrowded.
Well, that's because, and one of the reasons I think that is because Instagram is, you don't have to put yourself in front of your Instagram.
Right,
Instagram can be done solely on your content, your planners, your sticker books and whatnot. YouTube is us. Like, it's me and her here in the camera talking to you in your living room on your TVs, because I've seen those posts, and I have to say, Megan looks good on your TVs.
And if you are, and if you're trying to watch it on TV right now, snap a photo and tag me on Instagram.
Yeah, do it at Megan's Plans.
Is that a good way?
But one of the other cool things that I want to mention about the Affy app is not only can you like bulk schedule things and do things like weeks in advance if you really want to and you have all of that content, but you can also kind of use this feature that well, I got my internet turned off. Well, it's a drag and drop feature. So you can actually, if you are one of those people that likes to like organize the Instagram to where like the posts match and you have like 4 split up into one, but just in this one little corner and do all that weird artsy stuff, you can do it and drag these around and kind of see what it's going to look like before you post. And also, if you're kind of a stickler about your Instagram status posts, like, so when you have your descriptions in there and you don't want a whole bunch of hashtags filling up your description of your post, you can actually schedule the first comment on your video as well. So you can,
with your hashtags.
Yes, with your hashtags. So you can take all your hashtags, put it in the first comment, and it'll do all of that for you, send you a notification.
And make sure to put your hashtags in too.
Yeah, you really want to do that.
Yeah.
That should be another whole video of Instagram growth on top of it.
Yeah. And so let me just say this. I don't know anything about anything when it comes to Instagram growth. I know what he has told me, but he has spent a long time understanding how to do Instagram properly. And he has always been very helpful before we discovered this app at trying to stay on course with times of posting. But what happens is if you post, like let's say it's a Saturday and you're off. So you're like, man, I can post at 9, I can post at 12, I can post at 5, and you did it. And then Sunday you did it again because you also had the day off. And then Monday you're back to work and you missed all but 5 o'clock. That's going to be worse for you than just having had posted once a day. So it's all about, if you're committing to 4 times a day, post 4 times a day. If you're committing to 3 times a day, post 3 times a day. But don't overextend yourself and then backtrack yourself back down. Again, it always boils down to me, to the time you have to spend when you can actually fit in the time to go schedule your post. So if your posts are scheduled, you don't have to worry about it as much. And the other thing is that it's not creating the content for you. Like, that's still your job. You still need to find that time to go take photos and do the things that you would do. But if you're already taking photos, like, how hard is it to snap 5 instead of 1? It's not.
Side note, another cool app for Instagram is an app called Snapseed. And basically, this is like an entire free mobile editing app that you can do to edit all the pictures, put captions in it, do all sorts of crazy stuff. And it's way more in-depth than just the native Instagram platform.
So plan out an hour a week to photograph, edit, and upload and schedule your posts. And literally for the entire week, you'll be done. You can go.
Well, you still got to respond to all your comments because that's extremely important.
You got to respond to all your comments. But as far as the posting is concerned, you will be scheduled and done for a week. So even if you respond to your comments once a day, once every other day, however you decide you want to do it, the response time of your comments is not nearly as important as the post time of your posting. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. And whether you run a small business as well, or, you know, there's lots of different, any of the like multi-level marketing or anything that you're growing and you want to grow, like, you have to be consistent with. And the thing is that these algorithms are way smarter than you. Can't outsmart them. Like, there's no way to, you know, you just have to do the work that requires you to get where you want to see growth. Who is it? What's that guy's name that you love so much?
Which one?
Well, I know
his name's Colin Gray, and I see him in the mirror every morning.
No, what is it? No, Gary
Vaynerchuk. Mm-hmm. He is a little bit crass on the language. He does have
He's a little too mean for me. I mean, I like him, but I can't listen to him.
He's got great books, Jab, 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 Right Hook. He's got Crushing It. He's got a YouTube channel that teaches you all about... He owns a $200 million social media corporation, so he knows what he's talking about.
I have not validated that if it's worth $200 million.
It is worth $200 million.
Okay, but that being said, although I got him, like, he loves them, so he, like, goes crazy. And
there's a G-rated version, too, if you want to keep your ears clean.
Yeah, I can't, like, literally, it burns my ears. I'm not that foul. But, no, what I was going to say is that he worked with a company that said that they posted how many times a day on Instagram? was like 12. It was something ridiculous.
Yeah, oh, that was, I think it was Vogue Fashion posts like 12 or 14. It's like every half an hour they post on Instagram.
Right, so that would be like 48
Whoa.
posts
It was like ridiculous.
And it was like for 24 hours. It didn't stop.
Yeah, and they had somebody scheduling to do it, and it was growing and working for them, but
I mean, you're not Vogue, but like the point is that they committed to that. They did it every single day. Do you think that they had someone who was like, oh, it's 2:30, it's time for me to get up for my 30-minute rest and post on Instagram?
Yeah, no.
No.
Especially 3 o'clock in the morning, eating cereal, fashion designing.
Yeah, no.
Drawing.
So it literally, it just simplifies, but it's not going to change or alter the content in which you're going to post. It's just going to make it more efficient in how you're getting it done. And like I said, growing Instagram is what a lot of people are focused on right now. And if you do want to start a YouTube channel and you want to create that, and it's going to go hand in hand with it, they're going to go side by side, and you're going to want to be able to post, clips of your videos on to Instagram or anything like that, and you want a really good outlet to be able to do it. So this is what I use, and I felt like people don't talk enough about how they gauge their growth and how they get there, because, it's hard when you don't know what you're doing. If I didn't have him, I would never have uploaded a video to begin with, let alone I wouldn't even know how to work. I'm just now learning how to work Instagram properly. It's been a year and a half. I don't even know. Like, it literally, for the longest time, I had it on my phone. I hadn't even updated it. It was still the old Instagram logo.
But we got that under control now.
Right.
And
don't get me started on Snapchat. I'm still not there with that.
Yeah.
I am on Snapchat, but if I don't accept you for 4 or 5 years, don't be alarmed. It's not don't just because I don't go on there.
All right. Well, thank you, Affy, for sponsoring this video. The links are down in the description where you can check everything out. You get a big fat discount for it. And thank you for sponsoring my beautiful wife. Mm-hmm. I hope you enjoyed the red beard today.
And the
Megan,
red beard.
Roll out with the outro.
See him too.
Get it.
Yeah, so there is a free version and a paid version, so depending on which one you want to do. But what I would recommend now that he got outroed us before we were ready, if you want to check out the paid version, there's up to 5 accounts. So you can, if you have multiple businesses in your family or whatever it might be, there's ways for you to run 5 accounts on that one paid platform. So make sure you look at the ways that you can maximize the paid platform. And then, of course, there is the free platform, which is free, so who doesn't love that? So that's great. But, okay, next time I see you, there's going to be more Megan. But love you all. I'm so glad and thankful for you, and I hope you'll find this useful. And let me know if this is going to be helpful for you. I want to hear all about it.
Talk to you soon.
Blow kisses.